Straight ahead, one woman's story of how an internal defibrillator saved her life not only once, but twice, and her message for other women.
And after a shotgun...
It is 8:14. Welcome back. February is Go Red for Women Month, and the American Heart Association is encouraging all women to educate themselves.
Remember, heart disease is the #1 killer of women, of men too, but of women. Don Stevens joins us now with sharing survivor stories, which is what we love to hear about because we know it's the one that kills so many women and men.
Right, definitely. You know, we've been sharing these survivor stories now for a few weeks. We've talked to a woman in her 20s. We've talked to a woman in her 30s. This next woman you're about to meet had her first heart issue at 33 years old. That was 10 years ago. In the last couple of years, she truly has been fighting for her life.
How are you?
Watching her talk with the regulars at her Woodbury Great Harvest bread store, you would never guess what Natasha Fleishman has been through.
When I'm working at the counter, I have a little sign that says, "Ask me about my story of surviving heart disease."
It is a heart-stopping tale.
I'm incredibly lucky to be here.
It all started 10 years ago. Natasha was taken to Regents Hospital after her heart stopped at work. She was a 33-year-old mother of 2, suddenly diagnosed with dilated cardiomyopathy. Her heart was enlarged and weak. While a healthy one pumps out 50% of the blood,
only 10% of my blood was leaving my heart and going out to take care of the rest of my body.
Doctors installed an internal defibrillator. Natasha lived a normal life until a couple of years ago. She was leaving her St. Paul church, her husband was driving, and the kids were in the back seat.
I got this woozy feeling, and suddenly, boom, I passed out and then got a shock.
The defibrillator kicked in and saved her life, but it wouldn't be the last time.
A year later, this time on Christmas Eve on the way to church, I got another shock. My heart stopped again. It felt like there was somebody in my chest punching me, trying to get out.
This time, she had an infection in her heart. She ended up in the hospital for months. Open heart surgery replaced a heart valve, and doctors tried to move her defibrillator to the right side, away from that horrible infection.
But we ended up never being able to make it work on this side, and so we put it back over on this side and kept our fingers crossed that the recontamination wouldn't be an issue. And so far, so good.
After all of that, Natasha knows she's fortunate.
I sometimes compare myself to a cat. Let's hope I too have 9 lives.
Now her mission in life is to reach out to others. She's involved in the National Coalition of Women with Heart Disease and speaks at events all the time.
It's a lot of fun, but I think it's really important to get the message out there to women.
And it's a message that continues every day, also here at her store.
We're really passionate about good food, you know, whole grain, natural food. When we first bought the store, I thought, here's a great opportunity to get the word out about Women Heart, to spread the word about women and heart disease.
And that's exactly what she does. Natasha is starting a support group now in the East Metro. If you're interested in joining or learning more, we did put a link for you on our website. Just check out myfox9.com. Click on Seen on Fox 9. Definitely have to say, out of the 3 survivor stories we shared so far, this woman has been through the most. As you heard, her heart stopped twice. Yeah, she's essentially had 4 lives now. She's hoping she doesn't have to use the rest of the 9. But she has been through so much, and really, essentially, she's healthy now. That defibrillator is in her heart. If it ever stops again, it'll shock her and start her heart again. So amazing story.
Well, and as you mentioned, we only had 10% of the blood pumping out of her heart. She had a couple little kids at the time, so she tried, because you would think you'd be out of breath all the time.
Just thought she was an exhausted mom.
Just thought she was a tired mom, but that's good information certainly for other folks who maybe when you're out of breath a lot like that, you need to get that looked at.
Definitely. Great idea.
All right, thank you, Dawn.
Okay. Wow.